What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, we're taking a look at 3 features new in Studio One 7 that nobody's talking about. Now, these aren't groundbreaking features. All of these are pretty subtle, but they are much appreciated. So the first one we're going to get into is Studio One now supports clap. So if you don't know what clap is, it is a new plugin standard that allows for modulation of parameters in virtual instruments. Also allows for polyphonic automation, and it also promises better performance. So Studio One 7 to me was really all about music production. So if you're a music producer, you should be very happy about that. I know Bigwig supports it, but Studio One is now officially supporting clap plugin format. Now, second one is in the analog delay, they have added a resonance under the color. So if we pull up analog delay, under color now, we now have a control for resonance. And I'll give you an example of that. Start with it at 0, or close to 0 as they can get it. All right, next feature is in impact. Now, this is one that I'm excited about because it's something I've been wanting to be able to do for a long time. But now if we have impact, let me pull up. Let's just grab something here. That'll work. All right, so if we have impact up, and let's also open sample 1, we can now drag samples from impact to sample 1. This is something that should have been available a long time ago to me, but if we hold command, grab this, we can now bring this over to sample 1. Now, I don't know if this is a new feature to Studio One 7, but I wanted to try to take this a little further. So what I'm about to show you, I'm not sure if this was available in Studio One 6 or not, but let's take this a step further with Waves CR8 sampler. And let's take a sample from Cosmos. Grab that. I can drag that into sample 1. Now, I don't know if that was available before. I don't know if Impact just didn't move. You weren't able to move samples from Impact over to sample 1 if other samplers allowed that. But as you can see, I can move samples from Cosmos. So I'm pretty sure that any sampler now we can just drag and drop into sample 1 from that. And it's going to actually, let's take this one step further and just see if Cosmos will drag and drop to Impact, see if we can get it to work that way. Grab that. Yeah, okay, so that works. So yeah, that may have worked in Studio One 6, I don't know, but I do know you haven't been able to go from Impact to sample 1 without, used to have to take the sample from Impact, put it into Studio One, like export it and bring that back into sample 1. It was pretty tedious, and really glad we've got this feature now. All right, so those are 3 new features in Studio One 7 no one are talking about. Again, aren't groundbreaking features, but they are much appreciated. If you've noticed anything else new in Studio One 7 that you feel no one's talking about, definitely comment and let me know. And I've got a link in the description if you haven't checked out Studio One Pro yet, if you want to check that out. Before I let you go, one also quick thing. I've noticed, and this is just visually, you can see when we click events now, we have these just white dots for the fades as well as the clip gain. I prefer this over the previous visual look of Studio One, which I will put up how it looked in Studio One 6, which to me just made it harder to see. I can see these dots easier than what we had visually previously in Studio One, so that's much appreciated too. But all right, definitely comment and let me know what y'all think. And if you enjoy this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.